So it's Sunday here. I've got the day off, which is nice. It's absolutely beautiful. I guess what they say is sunny one day and perfect the next is somewhat true for anyone that lives in Australia. And I've finally got into the garage for the first time in probably at least 6 months, and kind of roamed around. I ended up picking up a few things on eBay. Just this little cool brushed aluminum case just for credit cards and things like that. It's pretty thin and it just opens up like so. You can put credit cards. You could probably put some money in there as well if you wanted to. And I was kind of looking around here and I realised how much junk there was, and then I pulled the tarp up and realised that there was a ton of space under there, so I don't know why there's a ton of junk there when it can be stored under here. But yeah, like I was just kind of just looking at stuff, realising that I've still got half the stuff that I thought that I didn't have. I don't even know what's in this box. I know there's a few whippersnipper motors, a few levers and stuff like that, some parts which sometimes I don't even know really what says. Gearboxes, spark plugs, fuel filters, sprockets and everything like that. But yeah, you realise that you do have a lot of stuff accumulating over time. So yeah, just work's been hectic. I've obviously got my job back for people who are unaware. And I was thinking how people who do vlogs and stuff like that, like they create their channel based on their persona, while someone like me, who has basically almost got to create something to get a few views. I feel like vlogging would be much easier if I had an interesting life, which I don't think I do. But I guess you've got to try to make it interesting. But for someone who works constantly, I guess all you would see is like me serving a bunch of customers. But who knows? And plus, I guess the whole YouTube thing is never ever going to be as financially stable as a real job. Constantly have to wait on the money and constantly have to rely on to get a bunch of views and clicks and stuff like that to make a decent income, when you can work like a decent job and save more. But yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't say lacking motivation, but more or less just not so much interested anymore in doing the whole YouTube video thing. But I guess if I was dating someone, there'd be, I guess, a lot more content to provide, like because she would obviously be pretty bubbly and always chirpy and happy, that you could go along and film a bunch of stuff instead of me kind of having to rely on doing the whole video thing and DIY maker type thing on my own. Like you could more or less convert or transition into doing a bunch of vlogs. But yeah, so I don't really have anything else to say but that. I don't know, and just yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. I mean, this video probably already is long enough and boring enough for most of yous out there. But yeah, I think maybe I'm just struggling with the idea on how to create better and decent content with stuff that I own, like computers and phones and laptops and stuff like that. And time's another thing as well. Like there's all these resources obviously around, but like I said, like when you're a one-man band, that's all you are. And when you bring someone else in, like staff or someone else to take the load off, that's when the saying or the phrase comes as you're only as good as the staff you hire and stuff like that. And it's completely true. Like you can't do it on your own. I mean, you can in a sense, but you can't do it as good as if you had someone next to you to take some of the pressure off you. But, you know, we'll see.